Drunken Confessions. This is the second part that I wrote. I shift uncomfortably in my seat. The oval chairs in this cafe have padding, but the chair isn't the reason I'm uncomfortable. Suna, who sits across from me, is. There is silence between us. The bustling conversations circling inside and outside the cafe. It's spring, almost summer, so everyone that can be wants to be outside. Suna watches me, his eyes catching everything from my fingers twiddling to my knee bouncing underneath the white circular table. I do my best to focus on anything other than him. The people are walking past the large window to my left. The ones coming in, the jingle of the doorbell, the people's conversations behind us. That puppy is tied to a pole as their owner comes in for a quick, caffeinated drink. I know he knows something is up with me, but I can't tell him, not yet. I decided a few nights ago when he came into my room a drunken mess and confessed for the 1000th time that I would confront him about it. The reason? I need to know. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep letting other people play with my feelings. I like Suna. I like him. And for him to keep coming into my room at night because he wants physical attention cannot keep happening. I only realized that night that ever since he started doing it, my feelings toward him have grown. They've sprouted a whole damn garden. Wyan. Suna is interrupted by the cashier calling out our order. As loud as she was, no one bats an eye. Everyone keeps their conversations going, including the people behind us. The only people it seems to faze is me and Suna. Suna grunts but stands. He looks at me a final time, but I avoid his eyes. I stare at the silver tin can dispensing napkins. When he walks away, I unfold my hands and run them through my hair. I grip the sides of my face, bracing my arms and elbows on the table. My breathing comes faster and I'm hyperventilating. I need to calm down. Okay, Wyan, get a grip. I plant my feet on the floor and sit up, fixing my hair. I breathe in once, breathe out once, then repeat the actions over again. I can do this. I've had it planned out perfectly for almost 2 days now. Suna approaches the table, but he doesn't sit. His torso meets my head and I look up. His face is unflinchingly calm. If he were a girl, I'd call it a bitch face, although it's way more than that. He's staring at me as if I'm Mᴜsɪᴄ and just made a bad joke. He starts moving his left hand and my eyes follow it, and I notice the drink he's putting down. He walks back over to the side and sits down. Then he crosses his legs. I can't help but chuckle at the action, but I try to cover it up. The word nerd comes out of my mouth. Suna raises an eyebrow at me, but other than that, his expression doesn't change. Now. The time is now. The setting is perfect. The sun shines into the cafe and the noises around us are loud, but not too loud. We're at his favorite cafe and we have the window table he likes. The first one in the row, the closest one to the door, but the door isn't too close. We even have coffee, so if I get my heart broken, I can drown it in a cup of coffee. But if I don't, we can share this coffee together. I know how I want to bring the topic up, but I'm still really nervous. I clear my throat and look up, eyes blazing, determined to get through this. Suna, I need to tell you something. Clearly. He says, bored, taking a sip of his straight black coffee. I glare at the nasty thing. Not a single drop of sugar, or creamer, or whip, or foam, or caramel. I couldn't have been bothered to even get a macchiato or a latte. I shake my head silently. Well, He sighs when I look back up. I look down and mumble, "You idiot." Suna's eyes pierce my forehead, so I look back up into his eyes. "I like you." The only shift in his expression is the way his eyes widen slightly. "I like you too. Or I wouldn't be here." He says. My heart leaps until it comes crashing down again. "I like Atsumu, even if he's an idiot, and you like him too, so that makes you an idiot as well." He stops his rant. I want to interject that if my liking Atsumu makes me an idiot, then wouldn't it make Suna an idiot as well? Nevertheless, I push through. "Suna." He catches himself from going on another rant and narrows in on me. "Yes?" "I like you." I wave my hands. "I don't know if I'm in love with you, but I like you. A lot." Suna swallows and looks away, out the window. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. What am I doing? Can I go back to 5 seconds ago? Is that possible? Please let that be possible. He clears his throat and says, "Yeah, about that." I want to cry. Is there any way a black hole will just appear and swallow me? Any volunteers? That would be helpful. Thanks. I swallow the lump in my throat and take a few sips of my coffee before Suna speaks again. "I like you too, but..." And here it comes. Everything down the drain. I should have kept my mouth shut. Wait, what am I even saying? I need this. I need to know. It's for my own good. I find the courage to look back up at Suna and wait for my inevitable murder. "There's something I need to tell you." He likes someone else? I'm not his type? And then what the hell were all those nights he confessed? What the hell was that? He's the one avoiding my eyes now, rotating his cup, watching the liquid move. "I remember everything." What? I'm dumbfounded. I'm so confused. He what? Remembers what? Wait. No way. I turn to him, eyes ghost wide. "You remember everything?" He looks ashamed and continues to stare at his cup or his hands. "I just didn't know how to tell you." What? That you remember climbing into my bed at night, asking for attention because you're drunk, whispering confessions? I'm trying to keep my voice down because I don't want to cause a scene. But if he knew, why wouldn't he just apologize? Why would he keep doing it? "I know, I should have owned up to it, but..." He looks abashed, his cheeks a little blush pink. "I was embarrassed because I really do." He looks up, looks into my eyes as if trying to communicate with me telepathically. "I like you. Everything about you." I think that's when the tears fall. I don't remember. It was an entire mess, but the day ended with a smile. Hey everyone, so thank you for listening, thank you for tuning in. How'd you guys like that? I haven't written anything for YouTube in a long time, so this was a great refresher. I kind of just sat down and started writing and everything just fell into place. There were a few things that could have been worded way better, but whatever. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. So have a good morning, have a good evening, have a good afternoon, whenever you are, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another fanfiction. Goodbye, everyone!